Good day everyone. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to enable MFA on the Azure Portal. So Azure Portal is a critical interface that you can do all the administrative tasks to your organization, and a lot of critical activities and a lot of critical services coming into Azure. So it's important that we protect this from intruders. So we don't want any accounts to be compromised, and you don't want those using those accounts access this portal and then changing your whole organization settings. You don't want that to happen, and that's the last thing to happen. So it's important that we have an additional layer during authentication to this administration portal, so that we have our environment secure. So there's a hidden feature or hidden settings that are basically applicable for every organization that they can simply implement, so that this Azure portal will have MFA enabled during authentication, which will add an extra layer of protection for administrative work. So in this video, that what I'm going to be showing you is that, and let's see, like we thought. So I have an environment where we don't have MFA enabled. So let's go ahead and have a look how it's looking like during authentication. So I'm going to the portal.azure.com, and I'm getting authentication requests in here, and I'm going to enter the username and then the password, and then I don't get any MFAs, and it asks me, do you need to remember this device for sign in? I say yes, and then I'm in. So it doesn't so if it doesn't ask you for any MFA or second verification for any authentications in this case. So that's that, and so we don't want that. So we want anyone who's authenticating to the Azure portal. I want them to be MFA'd. So let's see how we can do that. So I'm gonna guess so we need to basically create a new policy for that. So cancel that, start again. So you go new policy and then a name for the policy. So MFA for the Azure portal, or just say enforce MFA for Azure portal, and then you say I want that for all users, but I'm gonna exclude my break glass account and one administrator just in case. So that's the break glass account, and then probably myself as well, being the global administrator, only because if I have any issues during, like, if I don't want to be locked out by enabling MFA, so that's why I exclude some of those accounts for that. And then as part of the applications, I want to select only the Azure portal. It's called Azure Management. Microsoft Azure Management, and then that's the Azure portal, and you select that as the application. You click done here, and the condition will be I'm not gonna configure any condition, so you can do anything based on location as well. Under the grants access controls, if you go to grant, and then I want multi-factor authentication, and I select OK, and then I go to session, and I don't want any session configuration, and I want the policy to be enabled. So that, and then click create. So it creates this MFA, or the conditional access to enforce MFA. So let's go ahead and give it a quick check. So I'm gonna authenticate to portal.azure.com, and I'm gonna authenticate with the same person I did before. Let's have a look at what's the experience like. So now I enter the password, and there we go. It prompts me for MFA with the one-time password, and Once I enter the one-time password, I can successfully authenticate to the Azure portal. So that by doing that simple configuration, you are adding an extra layer of protection for your Azure portal, and it's an administrative portal. It is important that every organization do this, because it is essential that we have some additional layer of protection to this console, because it's the governing body or the governing interface for your whole organization IT environment moving forward. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully that will give you some insights on how to protect your environment, and I'll see you in another contributory video in the future.